Alright, so, hi guys. I know it is the same person, right? I just got a haircut, okay? It's not that serious. I get one every, like, 6 months. So, I'll, like, always grow it out as long as possible, and then when it's summertime, or Chinese New Year's, that's when I'll cut it, right? But okay, that's not the point, okay? The point is, oh, by the way, also, one of my videos got 1,000 views. It's a YouTube short, and I'm very happy about that. So thanks, guys. I know, I mean, it's like nothing, like, oh, 1,000 views on YouTube short, but it's something, right? And I'm happy about it. Yeah. So there's that. So today I want to talk about a video. I'll show it over here. It's pro-life guy, a pro-life shirtless guy, right? And I found this video on YouTube, right? And I wanted to talk about it, okay? Because I think this is the problem with America, okay? Um, I will play the audio. Hopefully it's not too loud.
For mom and dad.
This guy has
Okay.
blood on his hands. He wants to kill people. Don't listen to him.
I love
He's a snitch.
people.
He's taking people's number down and trying to get them arrested for getting health checks.
I deny those allegations. So I'm just here to support life. Life was hard for me, single mother, but the hard times made me a more empathetic person. And I love all these people out here. I pray to Jesus that their hearts and minds change today.
It's great for a fucking skincare. Fucking bastard. Look at you, huh?
I know. My dad has
put on a fucking
dermat.
shirt, you stupid fucking chin. Okay, so, you're, a one-man band over here.
Right. So that's the video, right? And it was a public freakout. So I don't think this video has 8,000 upvotes, right? But I don't think it got the reception that the person was intending, right? Because obviously the public freakout here is from the bystanders, right? Like we have woman number one over here. There's the dude that walks past him. I don't know, somewhere over here. And then there's this lady, right, that crashes out at him. So, yeah, I mean, undoubtedly, it's like he's a chill guy, right? And like, okay, just get this out of the way first. I don't care about your politics, right? Like you could be pro-life, pro-choice, whatever, right? Um, I think there are. Okay, I'll just be upfront here. I lean towards pro-choice, right? Again, I don't think I necessarily have a say in this, because I'm a dude, right? So like, fuck me. But and also, it's like just not my fight to fight, right? But like, I think the government shouldn't stop you from doing anything generally. So I don't really care about the morality of like, is a fetus a child? Because also, at the end of the day, sure, I think a fetus could constitute a living being. But I don't think that's what matters, right? I think the matters is the government shouldn't control what you should and should not do, right? Um, and that's where it begins and ends for me, right? I don't really care about fucking anything else, but um, like at the end of the day, like if the government's not gonna let you do it, then you can fucking get a coat hanger and do it, right? Which is like 10 times more dangerous. But if you want something done, you're gonna do it, right? So that's why I lean towards pro-choice. Right? I think both of them have good arguments. But yeah, yeah. So there's that. But so I don't agree with this guy's politics, right? He is pro-life and he's allegedly taking down people's numbers or something, but he denies allegations. I don't know the context, right? That's not what matters. But regardless, he's giving a straight interview, right? He has not done anything from what I can tell that is endangering anybody, right? And he's Christian, right? If you didn't hear it, he mentions Jesus there, yeah. So he's Christian, right? So he's like very much like that Republican demographic, right? So I want to use this video as an example of I guess like religious polarization in America because I think it's extremely unhealthy to because okay I'm just gonna be real okay the absolute that one's gonna know that that's a joke because Redditors are clip farmers okay this is a fucking so where this guy is defending or this person is defending the woman cursing him out This is just a abortion thing. Uh, this guy is celebrating him getting heckled at. Uh, okay, this guy's normal. Okay, normal guy number one. This guy's crashing out over his politics. Uh, this guy's crashing out over his politics. This guy's crashing out. This guy's crashing out. This guy is just crashing out for him being religious. Uh, I don't know what this is about. Yeah, maybe he's high. This guy's crashing out. More religious crashing out. Okay, so I think the fact that we're so blinded by politics that we can't we don't even see that he's the rational one here. Right? I don't care if you could be the most radical feminist in the world, right? But this guy clearly, in terms of being a decent human being, is in the right? He's giving a straight interview, right? He's not in the moment. I don't know what he did before or after, but in the moment, he's not doing anything to harm you, right? He's giving a straight interview, and you can say the politics are harming me, sure, but he's giving an interview, right? Because one guy in 5 million or something that voted for Trump. Let's see this. Fucking hell. This wasn't before Trump, by the way. This is. Oh, no, it may have been after. But, here. Okay. I don't know, 5 million. I was way off. 77 million people, okay? And with a margin of 2.3 million people. So he's one guy in 77 million people. And this is the guy that we're crashing out at, right? There are a lot worse people that voted for Trump. Like, okay, I don't care what you think about his politics, right? It's the fact that he's also again I'm like shitting on Redditors, right? Like it's low hanging fruit, but like this is really stupid, right? And I see this a lot on the internet. Like how like he's clearly the reasonable person in the situation, right? Like um like he's just like minding his own business, doing his own thing, and people are just heckling him and yelling at him across the street, right? And this woman feels the need to like fucking like he got attacked for being a ginger, right? Which is one racist. Um, and then this woman just okay, and she just crashes out at the camera. So right. So she okay, sure, like you shouldn't like it's impolite, right? You shouldn't just walk in front of like interrupt somebody's conversation to like counter his point. But this woman's objectively an asshole, right? So how are we celebrating her with this 4,000 fucking upvotes? Uh, okay, yeah, this is okay, fine, sure, whatever. I don't know why he's shirtless. He might be high, but I mean, objectively, this is a very good attitude towards life, right? Like he says he loves people, right? And I don't care if he uses that to defending abortion, right? Um, the fact is that he handled the situation perfectly, right? He has random people yelling at him on the streets, and he handled it like he's still smiling, right? Um, and yeah, and he just brushes it all off, right? This is as good. Like he doesn't crash out, he doesn't yell back. He just sits there, takes it, and then he just goes on with his life, right? And like he is like the model that we should aspire to be, right? But we are over here in Reddit comments crashing out over his politics. Like you don't have to agree with his politics to agree that this guy is objectively a better person than the other two people, right? Just from a common decency perspective, just from being a decent person, right? He's clearly the better person, right? So this thread was like extreme liberalism, right? And then you have guy in the trigger world. This is where I originally found the clip. On it was an Asmongold, right? Asmongold on his Reddit. So it's the same clip, just in like 240p, and this guy, see, yeah, this is the man you should want. This is a person that you want to become, right? Nobody bothers you, and you take it on the chin, right? And you can still remain respectful and still remain happy and still love people after random people just yell at you on the street, right? For what you believe in, okay? And he has a reason to believe what he believes in, right? I don't care if the reason is illogical, right? It's a fair reason, right? He was raised by a single mother, and you can't deny his lived experience, right? I don't care if that results in what you think is a dangerous opinion, which sure it could be. But it's still the fact of the matter is that it's his worldview, right? And you can't, yeah, you can't discount that. Okay. And this Reddit thread is just all fucking like I mean it's Asmongold, right? So it's like all extreme, like it's decently right leaning or like right leaning like the American sense, right? It's decently right leaning, but yeah, like rebelling against anything that reminds them of their father. Okay, like obviously that's stupid, right? Um, yeah, I mean I would agree. Like it's pretty psychotic to be yelling like at some random dude on the street, right? Like you can wait your turn for it and you can be like, hey, can I like make a comment on this? But I think getting in front of the camera and yelling is probably not the politest thing. And neither is just yelling at this guy and like saying like calling him fucking ginger. Like again, I don't know why he doesn't have a shirt on, but like that's not the point, right? He's a chill guy, right? Um yeah, he's like mellow and then yeah, sure, that's fair. This is crazy by the way. I don't know about that. Uh Sure, it's more religious stuff. Sure, whatever. Yeah, so like a really angry woman, right? And then like perpetual children, and then white, right? So, right, like, okay. Um, Obviously, I don't need to tell you that's dumb. Why do they all sound like angry 13-year-olds? They is obviously referring to Democrats, right? That's the implication there. Subtext. Uh, and like the women are harpies, right? And if you don't know what a harpy is, it's what the fuck is this? It's not nice, right? It's a monstrous creature that is a woman. It's like yeah, it's not very nice. Uh, and yeah, here we go. Okay, demons, and then Lord Jesus Christ. Like okay, bro. So that's the problem, right? Like we in America can't we can't like we can't see when a person is being objectively like positive, right? Like this is a cool, like this is a good guy, right? Like it takes a lot to not retaliate, and he didn't. And obviously, the right thing is to not retaliate, right? Because you're fanning the flames, but like it takes a lot to not retaliate, and like it's very impressive, right? And we all should aspire to be like him, and like as he says, just love everybody, right? And you can love someone in regardless of their politics, right? Like I know this is not like this is another thing that people get through, but like a lot of people will like distance themselves from their family because of their politics or their friends, right? And I think you can have different politics from somebody and still love them, right? Because love doesn't necessarily mean that you have to agree with them, right? You could like that's why it's called unconditional love, right? You should have unconditional love for at least your parents, right? Um, and by definition, if politics is a condition of that love, it's not unconditional love, right? Um, and like love really is just desire to make someone else happy, right? At the end of the day, like if you really boil it down, that's what it boils down to. And I think we should all have that for everybody, right? Because obviously we want everybody in this world to be happy. And that's what politics is, right? Politics is a game of trying to make everybody in the world happy. And some people might be going about it the wrong way, but it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be happy too, right? Um, and just because I think history, in time will favor abortion anyways, right? I every other country in the world, and also like this anti-abortion thing, it's really rooted in like Christianity, and I'm not Christian, right? I don't agree with Christianity. And I don't want America to become a Christian state, right? Which is what it's slowly becoming. So yeah, I mean, I don't. I'm definitely leaning towards pro-choice, but like regardless of whether I think this guy is like hindering the progression of our society, right? Which I guess you could argue he is. I think this guy's an upstanding guy, right? And like again, this is the guy that I want to aspire to be. To be able to take it on the chin like that and to still love everybody. Um, yeah, like that's amazing. And I got really bright all of a sudden, but yeah, there's that. And this is just one example in a lot, right? And I said I'll be talking about a book. I'll talk about it tomorrow. I wanted to talk about The Catcher in the Rye. That was the book I wanted to talk about. Um, but yeah, there's that. Yeah. Um, I just think again, like I can talk about this for a long time, right? Like I think uh, our friendships are so much more than politics. Right? I don't think politics should separate us as people and our relationships. But we can leave it here for today, right? It's 16 minutes already. So good night, guys. Bye.